were just hearing about the partnership that you signed with Chinese players. You're looking at the Internet of Things. 5G, we are hurtling towards it. Is Europe getting on board with 5G as quickly as Asia is, as quickly as the US is?
Well, it is fair to say that North America and Northeast Asia are, in a way, ahead here. At the same time, we see a number of European operators gearing up to prepare for 5G as well. So we're seeing Europe really, starting to rev up the engine, so to say.
It needs investment from the network operators, of course. US have an interesting take. There's even talk of nationalizing 5G in the United States. Would you think that was a positive?
Well, I think actually we have a fairly or a well-functioning model. We know that if we create regulatory uncertainty, spectrum availability, a reasonably good permitting process, we know that the private operators, service providers will invest in the network. Just look at how quickly the operators have built out 2G, 3G and 4G, and we see that happening in 5G as well.
So you don't think we should see nationalization in the US?
I don't think we need to. We can actually see private operators and private capital in a way provide a critical national infrastructure in the format it does today.
Your deliveries, you say, could happen by 2018, but we'll see sizable deliveries by 2020. How sizable for your revenue?
No, it will be a gradual ramp up. What we said is that we start to see the first deliveries this year. We will start to see handsets for enhanced mobile broadband coming next year, and then we'll see it start to ramp up from there. We have said that we believe in 2023 there will be 1 billion handsets for 5G. Or subscriptions for 5G. So it's a fairly quick ramp up.
Deliveries by 2018 just starting. What about 2018 for you? Last time we spoke, you've been in the job for a month. You've now been in a year and a month. They want you to be the turnaround king. Can you be it?
Well, we put in place a focus strategy last year, and of course we're executing on that. We see great traction with our customers. We see that we are building a lot of momentum with customer orders, where we are increasing our market share and gradually returning Ericsson to a better form. Of course, it's always challenges. So if you look at our company, we have one area where we need more focus to continue to turn around, and we're investing heavily there.
And that being one area of digital services?
Yes.
What will it take to break it? Could you break even in that unit by this year, do you think?
Well, it's going to take, we will gradually see improvements during this year. So promising break even in the whole area for this year, that we will not do. But you will see us improve performance as we move into software-led products and actually more efficiencies in service delivery.
Do you think the activist investors that are starting to come to your shares, will they give you that breathing space to be gradual because they want harder cuts now?
I think for us, we put a strategy in place, we've communicated that, and we're executing along those lines.
Okay. What about, therefore, also your media services business? Because that's an area that you're selling half of it. You didn't get to sell all of it.
We never we never wanted to sell all of it. We actually wanted to keep a large part. And why did we do that? Well, media and content distribution is actually a key area for our customers. So we think we actually sit on a very good asset. What we needed was more capital in order to develop it further and participate in what we think will be an industry consolidation in that area. And that's why we sold 51% of it.
So this time next year, what will you be able to tell me? How optimistic will you be of what you've achieved in the year?
Oh, we will be very optimistic. I'm convinced that then we will start to see 5G commercial deployments in the field up and running. We will start to see devices coming for 5G. But we will also see IoT use cases being much broader and much wider adopted.
From an industrial perspective or the consumer?
I think from an industrial perspective, we will start to see very rapid deployments.
And so what could this mean in terms of your own business growth and opportunities? How is this going to fend off the competition?
No, of course, we need to be a technology leader into 5G. We're increasing our investments in R&D. We hired 2,000 R&D engineers last year to make sure that we are technology leaders in 4G and 5G, and that's what we're committed to.